Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Ruth Annan with Annan Productions, and I'm an expert at helping photographers reach their six-figure goal. Today I'm super excited because I'm driving to an event, and it just so happens that what I want to talk to you about is exactly what is happening or what has happened in the instance of me booking this event. I talk to you a lot about this throughout my channel and my other videos about how important it is to advertise your business, and moreover, how important it is that your business has excellent word of mouth. Listen, word of mouth is going to take you further than what some of these gurus out here are trying to tell you. Some of the social media marketers will tell you, some of the SEOs. And trust me, I do all of the things. However, I am always amazed at how I kind of just come right back to this point of how important it is to have positive interactions with your clients, interactions with other photographers, interactions with people, period, because it will lead you to having more leads, which is what you want in order to grow your business. You're not going to scale your business to six figures and beyond if your business models are not together. And I'm not talking about your bio, I'm not talking about the equipment that you have, I'm not talking about the inquiries that you send. Those things are great, but the word of mouth. People like to work with people that they like. I'd even dare say that they love. And this event that I'm on my way to right now, it's the NAACP Legal Fund event. It's an event, a reception. This is wrapping up the week of the Congressional Black Caucus. And I've been in DC now. This is my third day here, just covering things. I know some other photographers have been here all week. Thankfully, I've had breaks in between, so I haven't had to be here every single day back to back. However, this is a culmination of an event that they had, and they wanted me to come out and photograph their reception. Now, you're probably wondering, what does this have to do with word of mouth? It turns out the way I booked this event was exactly that. But here's the kicker, which is why I'm always like, you really have to master the art of business, the art of communication. The client reached out to me and they asked, hey, are you available on such and such day? We really want to work with you. And my inquiry, I do have on there, how did you find us? And oftentimes if the client doesn't have how they found me, I still ask, because again, this is my business and I care about my business. I care about scaling. So I need all of the data that the internet isn't providing me, all the data that Google won't give me, or that my own website is not going to provide me with. I'm going to ask the client directly. I asked my client, my prospect client at the time, and I said, hey, I would really like to know who recommended me so that I can go back and say thank you. Because truthfully, I am someone who genuinely, thoroughly believes in gratitude. And I'm always going to give back. I'm always going to say thank you. And I'm always going to do my best to make some type of link, some type of connection, because I may even end up working with that person or for that person at some point. The kicker is, the client then gave me the name of the person that recommended me, and this has happened to me time and time again. I don't know the person. I have never worked with the person. I don't even know if the person follows me on social media. But they recommended me. Why? Because somewhere in the atmosphere, this person realized, I can't take this job on. And that was the other thing that the client said to me. Well, we usually work with so-and-so. However, they were not available for this event, so they recommended you. I don't know the person. I do not know who they are. I am so grateful to them that they would even put me out there like that. You're probably asking, well, if you don't know them and they don't, well, they obviously know you if they recommended you. How in the world could they recommend someone that they don't know? Aha, there it is. Number one, I am most definitely searchable online. I take time throughout my year to dedicate specifically to SEO, polishing the back end of my website, not just the front end, the images. No, I am polishing the back end. I am making sure that my alt images are all, descriptions are in there, making sure that whether or not I'm writing blogs, that these are meaningful things that are going to help people in the long run, that I am maximizing all of my links, my backlinks, everything, so that I can show up on Google primarily, and hopefully some other search engines out there. Second, I am active on my Instagram page, I am active on my YouTube page where you're watching this video, and I am active on LinkedIn. Very seldomly do I post on Facebook, but I'm still active there. One of the first things that I ever did was make sure that I had handle names for everything. And I'm active there. I'm not talking about posting every single day and following every single trend. No, I'm just saying that I'm active enough so that someone could look at my profiles and say, oh, wow, okay, this person is still working. This person is still providing quality. I am primarily ensuring that my website is top tip shape. I think for next year, what I'm going to do more of is just go to events so that I can meet more people and talk about what I do and how I not only have this business, but I also help other people reach the success that I've reached. That is definitely a goal for next year. For this year, all that I have been doing and, working with other photographers as well, because I do work with other people. And other photographers work for me. And I know that they work with other photographers as well. So that could also be another way which the word spread about my business. But like I told you in the beginning, this is not the first time that this has happened to me. And again, I emphasize the importance of word of mouth. It could be your family members doing this. It can be your friends that follow you on Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok, on Threads, on Blue Sky. Goodness, I always say Blue Sky. It could be anything. It could be anything and anyone. But they trust that I can get the work done. They look at my work and they trust it. So as I make my way to this event, I figured, why not just make a quick video, let people know that sometimes it's not just about the money that you're going to spend on ads. It's not about the visibility that you're getting. It's about the relationships that you are forming with others. So let that be a lesson to you the next time you have an interaction with a client, you have an interaction with a prospect client, you have an interaction with family members, anyone out on the street. You make sure that that is the best interaction, the most genuine interaction, because I'm also not encouraging you to not be authentic, to be fake, to try to, all that. I'm not about that. I'm about genuine, authentic relationships. And I hope that in doing that, you too can cultivate success in your business. Maybe it won't come around right away, but eventually you're going to get it. I hope that you have already had that. If you've been in business for a while, and if not, tell me down in the comments, how does that impact you? Or how would you like for that to impact your business? Word of mouth. I will see you in another video somewhere here on this page. I'm sure there are links everywhere. There are videos that you can just click, and I'm going to say hello now for the next one. See you later.